Life is a precious gift that should not be wasted. Each and every one of us has the ability to make a difference in this world, to leave a lasting impact on those around us. But far too often, we get caught up in the day-to-day grind and lose sight of what truly matters. We become complacent and begin to take our lives for granted, failing to realize that our time here is limited. It's easy to fall into the trap of just going through the motions, of living for the weekend or for retirement. But what are we working towards? What do we want to achieve? If we're not careful, we'll look back on our lives and realize that we've wasted our time on things that don't truly matter. The truth is, life is short and we have to make the most of it. We can't afford to waste our time on things that don't bring us joy or fulfillment. We have to be intentional with our time, making sure that we're using it to its fullest potential. That means setting goals and working towards them, taking risks and trying new things, and most importantly, living in the present. We have to stop focusing on the past or worrying about the future and start embracing the present moment. It's only by living in the present that we can truly make the most of our lives. It's also important to realize that we all have different talents and abilities, and it's important to find our own unique path in life. We shouldn't compare ourselves to others or try to live up to someone else's expectations. We should focus on finding our own passions and pursuing them with all our hearts. And, once we find our passion, we should also be willing to work hard, to sacrifice, to make mistakes and to learn from them. Because, success is not a destination, it's a journey and it requires constant effort and dedication. So, I encourage you to take control of your life, to make the most of every moment, and to never waste a single day. Life is precious, and it's up to us to make the most of it. Remember, you only have one life, make it count. It's important to understand that living a fulfilling life isn't about having everything you want or never experiencing hardship or failure. It's about the choices you make and the attitude you have towards those choices. It's about taking responsibility for your own happiness and making the most of the time you have. One way to ensure that you're not wasting your life is to set clear goals for yourself. Whether they're personal or professional, having something to work towards gives you purpose and direction. It's important to remember that goals aren't set in stone, and they can change as you grow and evolve. But, having something to strive for gives you a sense of purpose and direction. Another way to make the most of your life is to be open to new experiences and opportunities. Life is full of surprises and unexpected turns. Sometimes, the things we think we want turn out to be not quite right for us, and other times, the things we never expected to happen turn out to be the best things that ever happened to us. Being open to new experiences allows us to grow and evolve, and to find new passions and interests. It's also important to build strong relationships with the people around us. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, the relationships we have with others play a crucial role in our happiness and well-being. Take the time to invest in these relationships, to communicate openly and honestly, and to support and encourage each other. It's also important to remember that life is not only about achieving success but also about learning from failure. Failure is an inevitable part of life, and it's important to learn to accept it as a natural part of the process. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Failure is an opportunity to learn and grow, to gain new insights, and to develop new skills. Another important aspect of not wasting your life is to give back to others. Whether it's volunteering your time, donating to charity, or simply being kind and compassionate to those around you, giving back to others is a powerful way to make a difference in the world and to find fulfillment in your own life. In short, don't waste your life by being complacent, living for the weekend, or living for retirement. Instead, take control of your life, set clear goals, be open to new experiences and opportunities, build strong relationships, learn from failure, give back to others, and most importantly, live in the present and make the most of every moment. Remember, you only have one life, make it count. Another important aspect of not wasting your life is to take care of your physical and mental health. Your body and mind are the vehicles that allow you to experience the world and live your life to the fullest. Neglecting your health can have a negative impact on your quality of life and limit your ability to achieve your goals and live your best life. It's important to eat a balanced diet, to exercise regularly, and to get enough sleep. It's also important to manage stress in a healthy way, and to seek help if you're struggling with mental health issues. Taking care of your physical and mental health is not only essential for your overall well-being but also for your ability to be productive and achieve your goals. Another way to make the most of your life is to pursue learning and personal growth. Learning is a lifelong process, and it's important to continue to grow and evolve, both personally and professionally. This can take many forms, from formal education to reading, travel, and exposure to different cultures. The more you learn and grow, the more you'll be able to experience and contribute to the world around you. It's also important to find a sense of purpose and meaning in your life. This can come from many different sources, such as your work, your family, your community, or your faith. Having a sense of purpose and meaning in your life can give you a sense of direction, and help you to find fulfillment and happiness. Also, it's important to be grateful and to practice mindfulness. Being grateful for the blessings in your life, no matter how small, can help you to appreciate what you have and to focus on the positive. Practicing mindfulness can also help you to live in the present, to be fully engaged in the moment, and to find peace and contentment. Another important aspect of not wasting your life is to have a positive attitude and perspective. Your attitude and perspective can have a huge impact on your life and can greatly influence the way you experience the world around you. A positive attitude can help you to see the good in difficult situations, to find solutions to problems, and to maintain a sense of hope and optimism. It's also important to be resilient and to have the ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's important to have the ability to adapt and to learn from difficult experiences. Resilience can help you to cope with stress and adversity, and to build the strength and resources you need to move forward. Another way to make the most of your life is to have a sense of humor. Humor can help you to see the world in a different light, to find joy in the little things, and to keep things in perspective. It can also help you to connect with others and to build stronger relationships. Laughter is the best medicine, and it can be a powerful tool for coping with stress and adversity. It's also important to be authentic and true to yourself. It's easy to get caught up in trying to be what others want you to be or to conform to societal expectations. But, it's important to remember that you are unique and that your true self is worth celebrating. When you are true to yourself, you'll be able to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. Finally, it's important to have a sense of adventure and to be willing to take risks. Life is full of possibilities, and it's important to have the courage to step out of your comfort zone and to explore new experiences. Taking risks can help you to grow and to discover new passions and interests. It can also help you to find new opportunities and to live a more exciting and fulfilling life. In conclusion, don't waste your life by being complacent, living for the weekend, or living for retirement. Instead, take control of your life, set clear goals, be open to new experiences and opportunities, build strong relationships, learn from failure, give back to others, take care of your physical and mental health, pursue learning and personal growth, find a sense of purpose and meaning in your life, practice gratitude and mindfulness, have a positive attitude and perspective, be resilient, have a sense of humor, be authentic and true to yourself, and have a sense of adventure and be willing to take risks. Remember, you only have one life, make it count. Another important aspect of not wasting your life is to be flexible and adaptable. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and it's important to be able to adapt and adjust to new circumstances. Being flexible allows you to take advantage of new opportunities and to navigate difficult situations. It also helps you to be more resilient and to handle change better. It's also important to have a sense of balance in your life. Balancing work, family, and personal time can be challenging, but it's important to find a way to make it work. Having a balanced life can help you to be more productive, to have better relationships, and to be happier overall. It's important to make time for the things that are important to you and to not let one area of your life consume all of your time and energy. Another way to make the most of your life is to be creative. Creativity is a powerful tool that allows you to think outside the box, to see things from a different perspective, and to come up with new and innovative ideas. Being creative can also help you to find new ways of expressing yourself, to connect with others, and to find fulfillment in your life. It's also important to set boundaries and to learn to say no. Being able to set boundaries is an important part of self-care and self-respect. It's important to know your limits and to be able to say no to things that don't align with your values or that are not in your best interest. Setting boundaries allows you to protect your time and energy and to focus on the things that are most important to you. It's important to have a sense of perspective and to not take life too seriously. Life is full of challenges and difficulties, but it's important to remember that things will eventually get better. Having a sense of perspective can help you to put things in perspective, to see the bigger picture, and to find the humor in difficult situations. It can also help you to find peace and contentment and to not get too caught up in the day-to-day stress. Don't waste your life by being complacent, living for the weekend, or living for retirement. Instead, take control of your life, set clear goals, be open to new experiences and opportunities, build strong relationships, learn from failure, give back to others, take care of your physical and mental health, pursue learning and personal growth, find a sense of purpose and meaning in your life, practice gratitude and mindfulness, have a positive attitude and perspective, Be resilient, have a sense of humor, be authentic and true to yourself, have a sense of adventure and be willing to take risks, be flexible and adaptable, have a sense of balance, be creative, set boundaries, and have a sense of perspective and not take life too seriously. Remember, you only have one life, make it count. In conclusion, not wasting your life is about being intentional, setting goals, being open to new experiences, building strong relationships, learning from failure, giving back to others, taking care of yourself, pursuing learning and personal growth, finding a sense of purpose, practicing gratitude and mindfulness, having a positive attitude, being resilient, having a sense of humor, being true to yourself, having a sense of adventure and taking risks, being flexible and adaptable, having a sense of balance, being creative, setting boundaries, and having a sense of perspective and not taking life too seriously. It's important to remember that life is a journey, and it's not always going to be easy. There will be challenges and setbacks, but it's important to stay focused on your goals and to keep moving forward. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back from living the life you want. Take risks, try new things, and don't be afraid to fail. Failure is an opportunity to learn and grow, and it's a natural part of the process. It's also important to remember that happiness and fulfillment are not things that can be achieved by accumulating wealth or possessions. True happiness and fulfillment come from within, and they come from living a life that is true to yourself and your values. Ultimately, the key to not wasting your life is to be intentional and to live with purpose. It's about making the most of every moment, and it's about living a life that is true to yourself and your values. It's about having the courage to be different and to follow your own path, and it's about having the courage to take risks and to chase your dreams. Remember, you only have one life, make it count. Don't waste it by living someone else's life or by not taking action towards your own goals and aspirations. Take control of your life, make the most of every moment, and live it to the fullest.